Hey, it's Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today from Maine, a non-alcohol brew. It's from Woodland Farms Brewery, and this is their Pointer IPA. Less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. I've switched over pretty much to non-alcohol brews due to some health issues. My blood sugar has been way too high. My doctor says you got to do something or you're going to be in trouble, and so a part of it had to do with cutting those sugars significantly. Plus, you may notice from the last time I did a video several months ago, I've lost about 20 pounds. I've been doing some proper dieting, walking 1 to 2 miles per day, so it's all been working out in my favor. I feel really good, but at the same time, even though I miss my beer, there are some good non-alcohol options out there. A few years ago, there were only like a few, you'd find non-alcohol beer, and it was kind of like, yeah, all right. But now it's like hundreds of them. There's lots of breweries are doing that because I think there are people out there who are in the same boat I am, or who just want to enjoy a good time while being careful. So this Pointer IPA is from New England, so I'm sticking with the New England theme on this video, though I suppose I could call this NENBR, New England Non-Beer Review, I suppose. But anyway, so with the dieting and the walking and getting rid of pretty much all the alcohol, I've been doing pretty well. So one of the things I've been doing is I pour them into these little small glasses because it lasts a little longer. But I've not had a full beer in at least 3 months. In fact, I think I'm allowed to have an occasional glass of wine. So I've had 2 of those in about 2 months. And that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much on the wagon. So here you go. Here's the pour. And you can see that it does have this kind of hazy straw yellow appearance with a white lingering foamy head up top, a little bubbly carbonation going up. It's really hard to review these. I think one of the things that's good about the non-alcohol brews these days, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, as you can tell, because it's been a while, and I've been really looking into these a lot. But I think what's really kind of helpful with the non-alcohol beers that are out there is this IPA movement, you might say, from the last 20 or 10 or so years. Those IPAs really add a lot of flavor and aroma to all kinds of beers out there, the hops, I should say. And so with the addition of all these different types of hops out there, you can put them into the non-alcohol brews and still get almost the same effect. So when I sniff this non-alcohol beer, I'm picking up a good, solid citrus character. I mean, it's basically exactly the same as what I might pick up on a regular IPA. A New England one almost, Fruity kind of character. It's got this citrus character for sure. Definite pineapple. So those hop aromas are really lovely. I mean, it's really what you kind of want in a regular IPA. So here's a non-alcohol one. Let's give it a taste. Surprising. Now I'm going to say, again, you're never going to get the full effect of a non-alcohol beer versus a regular beer. But they've done so much in the last 5 years, that you can get a pretty close second. And this is doing really well. I'm getting some of those non-alcohol brews taste kind of thin, bland, like a malt, malty, but not really. It's kind of bready, but they don't really have much of a flavor, much of anything. This one actually has a bit of a flavor, particularly the hop characters that are coming out, that pineapple and that fruit character I talked about. Now the body is thin. I'm not surprised, although some non-alcohol brews are almost like water. At least so I've been trying a lot of them, I gotta tell you. That's pretty much all I've been drinking for the last couple of months when it comes to anything like that. I've been trying all these different ones. So this is the first time I've had this one. But some of them are really watered down. This one I wouldn't say is that kind of a thin body. I'd put it more into the almost not quite medium range, but it's got a bit of a chew to it. It's got a bit of a depth to it that's not like a lot of the non-alcohols I've tried. But what I'm impressed with this one, I mean, it's crisp, it's clean. You're getting kind of a light grainy character, a light sweetness. It's not really abundant like a regular beer. The hop characters, though, are pretty good. You can tell that they definitely used a good hop process. Well, used the hops in the process well when they were putting this one together. So I'm liking it. I mean, it's really pretty decent. It's not exactly like an IPA. I'm not going to find one that's exactly like an IPA. At least I've not found one yet. This one's a pretty close, proximity. Let's put it that way. It really has a lot of the characters you might expect in the modern IPAs, while at the same time, no guilt feelings about having any alcohol, and something you're still going to feel pretty good by the end of the day after you've had one of these. So I'm impressed. I'm going to try to give this a couple of grades. It's hard to grade these things. As far as the style goes, I don't give out a lot of grades, but maybe my new approach, if I do more of these non-alcohols, will be to do so. So as far as non-alcohol, low alcohol style, I'm going to put this into the A range. I mean, it really emulates the character of a real beer quite good. And it's not one that's like, it's water, suck it down, that's it, no good. It's one that really, you can taste flavor, you can taste some character, you can taste some of the elements of a good beer. So I'm going to put the, style-wise, for the non-alcohol, low-alcohol style, into the A range. When it comes to a beer in general, you're never going to match it. Let's put it into the B range, you know what I mean? I'm sort of just pulling those letters out, but it's just, good versus very good versus excellent and so on. So this is excellent for the style. I would put it pretty good for a beer, or for a craft beer, it's average. It's not really that anything. If you're looking just to drink craft beer, you're not going to say, "Ooh, I can't wait to buy that one." But if I'm looking to buy a non-alcohol, it's worth giving it a shot. So that'll do it for now. This is from Woodland Farms Brewery of Maine, their Pointer Non-Alcohol IPA. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you again at another time.